Hello everybody, welcome to another charting session here on the channel. Today is March 18th and I took 0 trades today. The bias I had this morning, if we look at this hourly, I wanted to see us, and I'm going to go to replay here just to better picture this. So I was hoping for this overnight session to come up and tap this 1 hour fair value gap, and combined with this breaker, right, sort of breaker right here, to then go lower. And price did not do that. So this morning when I was looking at the markets, I saw that we had come up and we, directly went through this. And by market open, we actually took out this high. Right, and then we had a little displacement candle down, but then it went back higher. And after we kind of disrespected this, I didn't want to trade just because I really was wanting to see us head lower after tapping this. But that's fine. Looking at this, we now, right at the moment, should switch to a bullish bias because we ran through a bearish PD array. So there's a couple of bearish PD arrays we ran through, and now what we can do, I can remove this, and you could say this 1 hour could act as an inverse. So we may go back down, tap this 1 hour, and then head higher. But just in case that doesn't happen, we also have standard deviation marks. So I marked it on this move right here. That took out this liquidity, and this was our manipulation higher to then sell back off, possibly. It's just sort of like it's just a charting, right? You're just charting what could possibly happen. So that's what standard deviation's job is. So this -2, -2.5 area does align with this liquidity. So we may head back down to there and then possibly retrace to 50% of this move and then head back lower, right? We should see more structure form before we head back lower. On the upside, what could happen is instead we may have this manipulation down, and then standard deviation can project this to go up to these highs, which also does align with this, and possibly we could enter this OTE area, and that is something that could happen. So really tomorrow I'm not going to have a bias at all until we have seen what happens right here. Now the rest of the day and tonight, that's going to create my bias for tomorrow. So I have no bias for tomorrow at the moment. If we look at the daily chart, you can also see we had this formation, then to sell off. We took these previous lows, and if we count the last 20 days from now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is the lowest low of the 20. So if this model is to play out, we will head to this low, but we may just see some more structure form. I don't think we're really going to chop much more because we have been chopping for a long time right here, and either a breakout's going to happen to the downside, which I still do expect. I don't think we're going to go higher, especially because we have been in this bull run for quite a long time, and we've been slowing down up here, especially after taking all-time highs. So it is possible that we'll start heading off lower to take out this low and this low, and probably start hopefully getting sell side of the curve, right? This is buy side of the curve, sell side of the curve. So this is kind of these couple of days forming that, right? So I marked this high and this high. So this is kind of the range we're in now. And I really want to see us either respect this and take out this high, right? That'll show us that we'll probably end up taking, we'll probably go up to this area if that happens. If not, and if we go back through this 1 hour, we may see us start to sell back off to this area right here, and then another rebalance, and then lower. I really don't have much else to say other than that. We can look at news for tomorrow. So tomorrow we have let's look at this. 8:30 a.m. we have all of this CPI news. I will be trading in the pre-market tomorrow, starting at like 7 a.m. So I've decided pre-market lately in the markets have been really good, right? There's usually some good setups. Like all of this right here is pre-market. This is all starting at 4:30 a.m. But like usually like after 6 a.m. you can find some good setups in here. I want to see something real quick. I guess that wouldn't have worked out. But yeah, I mean, that is what I'm going to be doing for the days that I can't trade in the morning. So I have a class at 9:30, and of course it starts at 9:30, so I cannot trade. And then Wednesday, I'm not going to be able to trade during the market or during the market at all either. So I'll have to trade pre-market then as well. But yeah, that's really all I have for this charting session. Not too much. I have quite a bit of schoolwork I'm going to have to work on this week because I'm going to be in vacation the week afterwards. And in that week of vacation, I'm not going to be able to record any charting sessions or really do anything because that's my vacation. And I'm not really going to have time to do all that. But when I get back, I'm going to start working on the course again, start doing all of these again. But yeah, that is just a heads up. That will be starting March 23rd. I'll have to stop doing all of that. I still may trade a little bit, but we will see. I am definitely going to keep like educating myself, going over ICT's charter content, because that's something that it really doesn't take that much effort. You can lay down and do that, or you could just sit at a laptop, take notes. That's what I like to do. So yeah, that's really all I have for this charting session, and I hope you all got something out of it, and I'll see you all in the next one.